Jaylen, obviously you didn't have the performance that you probably would have liked. What went into that? What caused the difficulty shooting tonight?
I give credit to OKC. Tougher team sets the rules. They had a good level of physicality tonight, and I could be more physical. I could use my body more. I settled in some spots. But I didn't meet the level of physicality tonight. Like I had no free throw attempts, and that's like unusual. Just making sure you get your body healthy, etc. But I didn't meet the level of physicality tonight.
In terms of getting your body healthy, you've mentioned a couple of times recently that you haven't been feeling your best. I know these are big games, and I know you want to play, but has there been any thought to maybe taking some time off to maybe get your body right, as you said, for the bigger goal in the playoffs?
Yeah, but I don't skip steps, so finishing out the regular season strong is a part of my agenda. And tonight I felt better than I did over the last 2 weeks, to be honest. I felt my knee I felt better than I have in a while. So I think I'm trending in the right direction. Just tonight, I had some open looks that didn't go in. They were physical. I didn't meet the level of physicality like I can. I had no free throw attempts. I could be more physical, make them call it, or whatever. And then on defense, I couldn't get anything going on either side of the ball tonight. So it was just one of them games. Watch the film, look at. Give credit to OKC though. They've been playing good basketball. They were physical tonight. They've been physical all season long, and they outplayed us tonight.
Jaylen, when they're the more physical team from jump, how do you guys combat that? What can you guys do?
You got to meet that level, be more physical, and that's something that I take pride in. Being able to win those matchups, physicality wise. I didn't win those matchups tonight. I got some good looks, got to the paint. Took some early jump shots that some plays I wish I could have back. I could put guys in the rim. I could be more physical. I can get to the free throw line. I could, draw the paint even more for some of those kickouts. I just didn't meet that level tonight.
What's the challenge of guarding SGA? Obviously he gets his free throws. He's going to get his calls. What's that like?
It's tough. That boy good. You know what I mean? That boy is good. Big fan of his game. Shifty, crafty around the basket. Knows how to use his body well. Draws fouls and has been hitting the three ball well too. Tough. Definitely a guy that you watch and you study to be better if we end up playing him down the line. He's a tough cover. He's been playing some good basketball, and you got to tip your cap.
Jaylen, hard to match the level of physicality when you're dealing with foul trouble. Both you and Derek fouled out. I don't remember the last time that has happened. How challenging was that, and why?
Yeah, it just was one of those games. I'm not even going to blame officiating or nothing like that. Just one of those games where couldn't get anything going offensively or defensively. It was maybe some tough calls that could have went the other way or not. But, definitely OKC was a tougher team for a large stretch. Hartenstein came in, was aggressive. Holmgreen, Wallace, all of those guys used their physicality. And I got to be better at meeting that level. So, that's on me. And we just got to look forward to, every single game. And in the playoffs, that's going to be key, is meeting that level. So health is key, and we'll be ready.
Jaylen, their defense is so connected that every time you guys try to swing the ball, they would somehow catch up. What's so difficult about trying to get away from them and get the kind of rotations out of them that you get against most teams?
Yeah, they recover fast. Even their guys that you would think that you can attack, put up a good fight and use physicality. So you got to give credit to OKC. They're well coached. They're connected on defense. So you got to play. You got to play basketball. You got to make plays. And that's where just you comes in and just, winning those matchups. Nothing you could draw up. I thought we got some good looks. Thought we got some, we had a good game plan. Just got to win those matchups. We didn't win them tonight. I didn't win mine tonight. So that cost us the game.
Last two questions, Jack, and then Bobby.
Jaylen, Shai obviously got the 11 free throw attempts, but a lot of the other guys got more attempts than they might usually get how much of you talked a lot about physicality. How much of that physicality for you guys defensively is a matter of matching it versus maybe understanding that they're looking for that and sort of countering it and like playing that chess match?
It's tough, because obviously they were physical on defense and they were allowed to be physical. So you would think that they would allow us to be a little bit more physical too, but we got to be smart and physical at the same time. We know that they like to draw fouls with reach-ins and foul base, so you just got to be a little smarter and things like that. But also on offense, got to be even more aggressive and more physical. I think on offense we shot a lot of threes, but at the same time getting to the basket. Being physical on our drives even more, that could be something that I could have done better. So I think that's, a game to definitely look at. Obviously we played and we only play them twice a year and we dropped both games, but, definitely some information we can learn from. So we take that information in stride and move forward.
I was going to ask about the threes, 63. Is that something you feel like you guys needed to do to attack their defense, or do you feel like that was kind of them pushing you out to the perimeter a little bit?
Say that again?
Do you feel like you guys had to take 63 threes to be able to attack them offensively, or do you feel like you guys were kind of kept outside the paint a little bit?
No, I thought, it didn't feel like we took that many threes. Maybe it looked like it on TV or watching the game, but I felt like we had a lot of good looks and things like that. They were trapping the paint a lot. And we got some kick-out threes, got some paint touches. I was still able to get to the paint, and we got some swing. Maybe some threes we took we didn't have to. Maybe it was a little ill-advised. But it felt like we got some good looks. They didn't go down, and theirs did. But overall, just, being more physical, 0 free throw attempts. I didn't get a free throw attempt a night. That means I wasn't aggressive enough or I wasn't physical enough in my drives, et cetera. Even when they're not calling it, even when they choose not to call fouls or whatever the case may be, I'm still able to get at least 1 free throw attempt. I had 0 tonight, so that just lets me know that I wasn't aggressive enough, et cetera.